They say when you marry a man, you marry his family too. But what happens when the family, especially the mother-in-law, becomes your greatest enemy? My name is Eunice, and this is the story of how my mother-in-law almost destroyed my marriage. But in the end, karma was waiting. I met Chike during my second year at the university. He wasn't just handsome. He had this confidence that drew people to him. Everyone admired him, lecturers, classmates, even the market women knew his name. And then there was me, a simple girl from a modest background, selling foodstuff on weekends to support my education. I never thought a man like Chike would even notice me. But he did. He would sit next to me in the library, asking about my notes. He insisted on carrying my heavy bag when we returned from lectures. Soon we laughed at the same jokes, shared meals, and talked about dreams that stretched beyond the campus gates. Before long, he became my best friend, then my lover, and finally, he asked me to be his wife. When I said yes, my heart leaped with joy. But even in that moment of happiness, a shadow lingered in my mind. His mother. The first time I visited Chike's family home, I felt both excitement and fear. His father welcomed me warmly, patting my shoulder. "My daughter, you are welcome. Any woman who makes my son smile this much is already my child." But then she appeared. Madame Grace. Her eyes scanned me from head to toe, as though measuring my worth and finding me empty. Her lips curled in disgust. "Chike, is this the girl you're talking about? This one? From which family? Do you even know who we are? You cannot marry beneath you." The room fell silent. My heart pounded, but Chike held my hand firmly. "Mama, she is the one I love. Whether you approve or not, Eunice is my choice." Madame Grace's eyes burned with fury. She turned away, muttering under her breath. That was the day the war began. Despite her disapproval, Chike and I got married. For a while, it was bliss. He would surprise me with flowers, cook with me in the kitchen, and whisper, "We will prove them wrong, my love." But Madame Grace didn't rest. She visited unannounced, criticizing my cooking. "Too much salt. Is this what you feed my son? You want to kill him early?" She insulted my background. "A woman who comes from nothing can never bring honor to my family." And worse, she spread lies. "That girl used charms on my son. She will never give him children." At first, Chike defended me. He would tell her, "Mama, enough. Stop disrespecting my wife." But little by little, her poison dripped into his heart. One night, I overheard Madame Grace on the phone with a prophet, whispering, "Pastor, please pray for my son. His wife is a stumbling block. She's barren and dragging him down. I must save him." My chest tightened. Tears poured uncontrollably down my face. Later, when I confronted Chike, my voice trembled. "Chike, why is your mother telling people I'm barren? Why is she calling pastors against me?" But instead of holding me, instead of comforting me, he snapped, "Eunice, stop accusing my mother. She only wants what's best for me. Maybe she's right. Maybe you are the problem. The man who once swore to protect me now doubted me because of her." His words pierced my heart like a knife. Months turned into years. No child, no peace. The pressure mounted. Madame Grace went further. She introduced Chike to the daughter of a wealthy businesswoman. A beautiful woman, always dressed in expensive lace with gold jewelry that blinded the eyes. "My son, leave this barren woman. Marry someone who will give you wealth and children. This is the kind of woman you deserve." To my horror, Chike didn't refuse. He started spending time with her. He came home late, reeking of perfume that wasn't mine. One night, broken, I knelt before him. "Chike, what happened to us? Did I wrong you? Is it because your mother wants me gone?" He exploded. "Enough, Eunice. Stop this. I am tired of your accusations." That night I buried my face in my pillow and cried until dawn. But Madame Grace wasn't finished. She went further. She took offerings to a spiritualist to separate us permanently. But when she presented them, the spiritualist shook his head and laughed bitterly. "Woman, you are blind. You are the one blocking your son's destiny. The wife you despise is his blessing. If you chase her away, sorrow will never leave your home." Madame Grace froze, trembling. She staggered out, humiliated. Soon, the story spread across the village. People mocked her, whispering, "Look at the mother who fights her son's own wife, the same woman sent to bless his life." As if to prove it, the wealthy family Madame Grace wanted for her son suddenly collapsed. Bankruptcy, disgrace, scandal, everything crumbled overnight. Meanwhile, after 5 long years of waiting, my prayers were answered. I conceived. The joy was indescribable. When I finally gave birth, twins, a boy and a girl, Chike held them in his arm and wept uncontrollably. He turned to me, eyes filled with regret, whispering, "Eunice, forgive me. I let my mother's words blind me. You are my true blessing. Please, don't ever leave me." Not long after, Madame Grace fell ill. Her once proud and fiery spirit was broken. One afternoon she called me to her side. Her voice was weak, trembling. "Daughter, forgive me. I fought you with everything I had. I called you barren, cursed you, insulted you, but you gave my son the children I thought you never would. You stood by him when I tried to destroy you. I was wrong." I held her frail hand, tears welling in my eyes. "Mama, I forgave you long ago. May God forgive you too." She broke down in tears, and for the first time since I met her, she called me something I thought I would never hear. "Daughter, life has taught me something important. No matter how strong hatred and lies may seem, truth and love always win. My mother-in-law tried to destroy my marriage, but karma was waiting. In the end, the same woman who cursed me now blesses me every day. Because when you plot evil for others, remember this: karma never forgets."